Well, what an afternoon for you, Ross. You got the hat-trick ball, so to speak, and somehow not come away a winner. How have Wealdstone not won that game?
Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? I don't think it matters who scores the goals, but obviously it was nice to get 3 today. But it's one of them, like you just said, we've gone in there then thinking, have we lost the game of football from the position we were in? But when you look at it, late on we knew they were going to be putting balls in the box, and when they got back to 2-2, it was one of them. We still kept the belief, we still kept going. There was only 10 minutes to play, and we've got in their box and we've managed to get the third. And I thought, and probably everyone else thought, we were going to hang on, but it just wasn't meant to be today with the 3 points. I don't think you can criticise the performance of anyone really from out there, but it's just like you just said, it's disappointing not to come away with the 3 points from being in that position. It's such a good side away from home.
It seemed like such a freakish ending. You're starting with an Anthony Strake, a reliable defender, an unfortunate own goal, a penalty which didn't look so at all, and madness for their third goal too. I mean, have you ever known sort of an ending to a game like it?
No, I haven't, to be fair. It both ends, but then to be fair, I've probably never played football in the conditions we played today. It was, as you can hear it now, it was raining like you couldn't believe, and the ball was slicking off the pitch, and I think the penalty is very harsh. He's come in, it's banked just in front of Robbie. His arms aren't away from his body, but I think that's what the ref give it for, hitting him on the arm. And with Strakes, like you said, he's probably one of the most reliable defenders in the league, and it's come off his slick bald head and gone in. But like you said, it's two freakish goals really, but you wouldn't look to concede them any other week. And I don't think our defence this year have probably been our greatest asset to us. They've been brilliant in the last however long. So it was one of them. It was just one of them games, like you said. It was a madness at the end, and thankfully we're going away with something rather than nothing.
So the freakish goals at the other end. You scored 2 fine ones in the first half, 2 great finishes. Well, we didn't have a greatest view of the third one, sort of bundled in at the far post. There's a lovely ball in, I think, from Joe Rains. But talk us through the others as well.
Well, I think it was James Morton actually who put the ball in. I've seen it come in, and I've managed to just get inside the full back and just got my toe in it and poked it in. And like you've seen from the celebrations from everyone, we've all gone over to the bench. We're all jumping around, and maybe we thought we won the game, and it was a bit naive from us maybe. I'm not sure. We didn't think there was as long left as what there was. It felt like a last-minute winner, and it was one of them that our performance deserved to be a last-minute winner, because they had a spell of probably 15 minutes where they just chucked the ball in the box. They didn't break us down. They didn't create really anything. And yeah, it's like you just said, you can't reiterate it anymore. It was an absolute madness at the end. The weather was atrocious. The pitch held up. The pitch was really good, and it suited us because it was slick. We played our football. We created chances, and we put them away when we had them. But yeah, scoring 3 goals away from home, you probably expect to win the game. But like you said, it was a freakish sort of afternoon, and we were gutted not to come away with the 3 points.
It seems like an eternity ago since last week when you were left on the bench. You ended up playing around 70 minutes, 60 minutes or so against Hemel. Back in the side this afternoon, it seems to us Jerry's very meticulous, very thorough in his preparation. So what sort of instructions did he give going into this game? Did he presumably warned you about the direct threat of Wealdstone?
Yeah, obviously, and I think we stopped that quite a lot, to be fair. Like you said, they didn't create anything. We worked for their fullbacks not to be getting out, and they looked to hit the channels, and I think we pressed, me and Joe, in wide areas, and they didn't slide the balls down the side. And I thought the long balls that out of set plays we dealt with very well. But yeah, Jerry is very, very thorough with everything, and Jim and Jason. We trained on it. We knew what they were about. We had a game plan, like we had a game plan last week, and it's a squad game. We've got a great squad, and obviously I was disappointed at not playing, but it's one of them. You've got a great squad, and he went with a different formation last week, and it's one of them things you deal with, and you get back in this week, and hopefully I've done enough to obviously stay in the team next week. But it's a squad game. You won't win or lose the league without everyone. The year we won it with Sutton, everyone was used, and it didn't matter who went on, who didn't go on. Like Kev come off last week, and you go on and try to do a job, but we didn't quite get it done last week again. But it's one of those things. I think the style of football we're playing and the manner we're going about scoring our goals and winning or drawing games, probably last year when I come in on loan, if we'd have been in that situation last year, we'd have probably ended up losing that game. But today it shows we stuck in there. We were unfortunate not to win it, and that shows how far we come. When you come to places like Wealdstone, away, big spenders. They've got probably a 25-man squad. We've got a 15-man squad at the minute with the players injured. It shows how far we've come, that we're disappointed not to come away with 3 points.
Looking to bounce back, presumably you'll be rested in the week with the County Cup game, then looking to bounce back next week against Eastbourne. I mean, you could throw like a blanket or handkerchief over the teams at the top of the table. There doesn't seem to be much difference between the top, so you'll be hoping to sort of close the gap in on Billericay as well, as they won't be playing them 3 days later, I understand, because they drew in the Cup.
Yeah, like you said, it's tight at the top and it's also tight at the bottom. If we'd have lost to like today and everyone was playing, we could go down to sort of 12th or 13th or whatever it is. And like you said, it's just as tight at the top. So if we can put a few wins together like we did do a couple of weeks ago, you bump up the table. And it's one of them. The performances have been there. Like today, I thought we were brilliant in every department. Just apart from it, like you said, the madness at the end, dealing with balls in the box. But yeah, I think we're up there. We're pleased with where we are. We're pleased with how we're playing, and we'll just keep going. And hopefully next week we can turn it around and get 3 points away from home.